Hey there. Well, this is a video on how I have saved $247 off of our monthly bills, not just one time, but off of our monthly bills. And I do this periodically. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, but I find often that there's a little bit of what I call life creep. We get going, we get busy, things creep in, our life changes, and we don't adjust for that change. Or sometimes we just aren't really watching our money very well, and things happen like automatic charges, or maybe you signed up for something and you didn't go in and cancel it, and there was some kind of crazy policy that was written in micro wording so that you would miss it. I find this a lot with companies that are like DirecTV and stuff like this. So that's kind of where this started today. Well, not today, but it's been going on for about a month now. And like I said, do this periodically because your circumstances will change quite often. And if you're not looking at your bills, your budget, your checking account, you can really miss things. And I find this all the time. So I'll tell you what we have saved money on. If you watched me or read my blog, I've been blogging for over 10 years. You know that I raised my children without television. When early on, there wasn't Netflix or anything, and the internet was fairly new, so we did the library thing. And then as Netflix came available, we started doing that. And y'all, if you hear noise in the back, my husband is an old cowboy, and it's the PBR finals. So, and that's not Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. That is the professional bull riding finals. And he is out there feeding the dogs and doing, making a lot of freaking noise. So here is what we cut. We took out, when we got married, my husband's a TV watcher and I'm not, and he wanted to get DirecTV. And so we took out DirecTV, and it has been a freaking nightmare. They have lied to us. They have told us that they're going to give us this price, and then they change it. And I'm sure it's written in the fine print, but I don't know many Americans who actually read that micro print. And I went by what the salespeople told me, and I kind of scanned the big stuff. So my fault. Okay, they lie. They're horrible liars, but you still have to read the fine print because apparently they can lie. So anyway, they would also add channels, and they will call and they will say we're adding channels, and I would say no, don't add channels, and they would do it anyway. I would find channels on my TV all the time that we didn't add, and I would have to call because they'll give them to you free, but if you don't call, they keep them on there. It's such a racket. So I decided to pay the early termination fee. I fought it. I didn't win because they have this thing where they keep you on the phone for hours, so you'll just give up, and I did. It's worth $120 not to have a heart attack. So that saved $131 a month. It cost me $110 to get out of the contract. I just we had a Roku stick in the house, plugged it in, got it working, and we're back on Netflix and Prime, and we're done with the DirecTV. Also, my husband and I, since we moved out here to the farm, we were really using our gym membership when we lived in town. We would go 3 and 4 times a week, but it was 5 minutes from the house. Now out here, we have a workout room where I have some weights, I have a yoga mat, I have everything you need I have a treadmill, bands, and everything. So we tend to work out at home. I mostly work out at home. There's a gym across the street from where my husband is a cop, and they go for free there. So we decided that it just really didn't make sense. We were only going to the gym, me maybe once a month, and him maybe twice a month, and it was $46, which is pretty cheap, but still it's $46. My son, my son also had a gym membership, and my son recently just got his income increased, and he's 21, it's my baby, of my 6 children. He's taking over some of his own bills, so he took over his gym membership, which was $14 a month, and his phone bill, which was $46 a month, so I quit helping him. And then the last thing is I had a Kindle account, which I didn't know there's a difference between Kindle Unlimited and Kindle. But anyway, I don't ever recall ordering Kindle Unlimited, but I noticed one day there was a $10 charge on my credit card bill that I used for work, and I pay my credit card every month. I have one for work, and I was like, I never ordered Kindle Unlimited, but apparently I had, and I had been using it because it's where you get the free books. They're not free. You pay $10 a month to do the free books. So I have been doing that, y'all, unknowingly for like 2 years. I mean, that's $240. That's horrible. But anyway, the cable, the gym memberships, my son's phone, and Kindle Unlimited, that's $247 a month off of our total bills. And so that's great. And I've been having a lot of anxiety lately about slowing down because I've been working so hard the past 7 years, and I want to talk a little bit about that. So, what do you do when you get rid of these things that you pay for that are activities like TV and going to the gym and reading your Kindle? Well, I really love to work out at home. I love YouTube. I love podcasts. Both are free. Um, I love to read, and I can go to the library as much as I want. I have pretty much unlimited, even buying a book now and again isn't that expensive. I will after this year. I'm on a no buy right now. But just not being frivolous. The things when I think about, well, what will I do? Because I am getting ready to be in a situation where my income is going to drop drastically, but that's because I'm making that choice because I don't have any debt. And so we have a house payment, but we have more than enough to cover the house payment. We actually pay a lot more on the house payment. So I thought, well, what do you like to do, Courtney? You like to walk? Free. You like to do yoga, meditate? Free. You like to read? You like to declutter? You like to thrift shop, which I only do if I have a little money, and I usually spend like $5. And I also, I don't do that very often. And I also really enjoy cooking. And so things that oftentimes save us money are activities that we can do. I enjoy also tidying up. I like my house to be tidy. I like to organize and have things clean, and it just makes me feel good. So keeping a tidy house, keeping a tidy car, knowing that I'm taking care of business. Also, just like creative endeavors, like sitting down with a pad of paper and a pen and writing out my thoughts or doing a YouTube video. So be thinking about your money and not only what you spend, but how you can save by doing activities that don't cost anything. All right, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Please hit subscribe if you like my content. I appreciate it. Thank you.